number 98. Number 98's defense actions has disqualified him from the game.
Whoa!
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. What a way to kick off the 2025 NFL season. The defending Super Bowl champs hosting their NFC East rivals in a prime-time showdown at Lincoln Financial Field. The Eagles came out on top with a gritty 24-20 victory, but man, this game had everything. Explosive plays, costly mistakes, a weather delay, and even some pre-snap drama. Let's break it all down step by step, from the key moments to the standout performers, and what this means for both teams moving forward. First off, the final score. Philadelphia Eagles 24, Dallas Cowboys 20. It was a back-and-forth battle that lived up to the hype of this historic rivalry, the first time these two have opened the season against each other since 2000. The Eagles improved to 1-0, while the Cowboys dropped to 0-1. Breaking it down by quarters, the Cowboys scored 7 in the first, 13 in the second, and then went scoreless in the third and fourth. The Eagles countered with 7 in the first, 14 in the second, 3 in the third via a field goal, and held strong with 0 in the fourth to seal the win. Let's start with the early action. Right out of the gate, this game got spicy before the first snap. Eagles defensive tackle Jalen Carter was ejected, yes, ejected, for spitting on Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott. Talk about setting a tone. That left Philly's defense short-handed from the jump, missing one of their star disruptors. The Cowboys capitalized quickly, marching 53 yards down the field. CeeDee Lamb hauled in a 32-yard reception to set things up, and Javonte Williams punched it in from 1 yard out for the touchdown, putting Dallas up 7-0. But the Eagles responded like champions. They went 70 yards on 10 plays, with Saquon Barkley grinding out tough runs and rookie Will Shipley adding a 20-yard catch and run. Jalen Hurts capped it with a 4-yard rushing touchdown to tie it up at 7-7. Unfortunately, the Eagles also lost fullback Ben Van Sumeren to a knee injury on the opening kickoff, and he was ruled out for the game. Shipley later became questionable with a rib injury in the third quarter. The second quarter was a scoring frenzy. Dallas regained the lead with an 88-yard drive, ending in another 1-yard rushing touchdown. Though details on who scored that one are a bit fuzzy in the reports, it pushed them to 14-7. Hurts answered again, showcasing his dual threat ability with runs of 9 and 15 yards before scrambling for an 8-yard rushing touchdown to tie it at 14-14. The Cowboys tacked on a 41-yard field goal from Brandon Aubrey to go up 17-14, but Philly flipped the script. On a crucial 3rd and 6, Hurts dropped a perfect 51-yard bomb to Jahan Dotson, setting up Saquon Barkley's 10-yard touchdown run for a 21-17 lead. Aubrey nailed a 53-yarder at the end of the half, making it 21-20 Eagles at the break. Now the third quarter brought some chaos. A lightning delay that lasted over an hour, suspending play with the Eagles ahead 24-20 and 4:44 left in the quarter. Before the delay, Jake Elliott boomed a 58-yard field goal to extend the lead. That thing had plenty of leg to spare. After the resumption, neither team scored again, turning this into a defensive slugfest. Speaking of defense, the Eagles stepped up huge in the second half, pitching a shutout despite Carter's absence. Rookie first-round pick Jihad Campbell made an immediate impact with a pass breakup and a game-changing forced fumble alongside Byron Young. On the flip side, the Cowboys' comeback fizzled in the fourth. With under 3 minutes left and trailing 24-20, Dak Prescott targeted Lamb on a deep ball that could have put them inside the 20-yard line, but Lamb dropped it. Then, on 4th down, another pass sailed just out of reach, and Lamb couldn't haul in the diving catch, leading to a turnover on downs. The Eagles took over at the Dallas 44 with 1.54 remaining, and Hurts converted a 3rd and 3 with his legs to ice the game. Player spotlights time. Let's start with Jalen Hurts. The guy was efficient and clutch, 19 of 23 for 152 passing yards, plus 62 rushing yards, and 2 touchdowns. He powered the offense with his mobility, using the infamous tush push on 3rd and short multiple times. Saquon Barkley wasn't at his explosive best with 60 yards on 18 carries, but he added 24 receiving yards, scored a TD, and had that highlight reel one-handed catch, followed by a brutal stiff arm that left a Cowboys defender in the dust. Interestingly, A.J. Brown didn't get a target until the final 2 minutes. A curious game plan, but it worked. For the Cowboys, Dak Prescott played through the early incident, but specifics on his stats are limited. He was under pressure, and those late drops by Lamb were killers. Lamb had that big 32-yarder early, but couldn't deliver when it mattered most, including a red zone drop. Javonte Williams contributed with his TD run, but Dallas couldn't sustain drives in the second half. Overall analysis. This was a grinded-out win for the Eagles, showing resilience as defending champs. Their offense leaned on the run game and Hurts's legs, while the defense adjusted without Carter and forced key stops. The weather delay might have disrupted momentum, but Philly handled it better. For the Cowboys, this loss highlights issues, drops, penalties, and an inability to close. Missing Micah Parsons, traded away before the season, hurt their pass rush, and they looked vulnerable against the run at times. Implications? Eagles start strong in their title defense with a mini bye before facing the Chiefs in Week 2. Cowboys need to bounce back quick in a tough NFC East. What'd you think of the game? Drop your takes in the comments. Was Carter's ejection justified? Lamb's drops the turning point? Like if you enjoyed this breakdown.